Our trip to the San Juan Mountains in Colorado with the Tri-State Jeep Junkies began with a trip up over Mandino Pass into the Great Sand Dunes National Park. This is the second time we've seen sheep here. They're eating minerals up underneath the bank. After checking out the dunes, we sat down to eat lunch and we was asked to help recover a 4Runner that was stuck in the sand. This made 6 vehicles that our group pulled out, going through in 3 different bunches. After leaving the Great Sand Dunes National Park, we traveled up through Creed and we took one of my favorite ways into the Silverton area. We jumped on 520, run past the reservoir, and up through the mountains, and it brings you back into the backside of Stony Pass and drops you right down into the Silverton area. If you haven't used this way getting in or out, it's kind of a neat little ride. You need to check it out. Some pictures of our group as we worked our way up and over the top of Stony Pass. This drops you down on Route 2, which runs you right into Silverton when you're done. Our second day, we went up and over the $1 Million Highway. We started into what some call Lower Engineer Pass, but we was heading towards Poughkeepsie Gulch. We had rigs that went up and over the wall. We had some that took the bypass. Both of them were a lot of fun. If you haven't been on this, you ought to check it out. It's a little rough in places, but the views are worth it for sure. Here's a couple of pictures of the 3 rigs out of our group that went up and over the wall. The rest of us went around and took the bypass, and out of 5 Jeeps we only had 1 make it all the way up that clean. This first day this was open, lots of loose gravel and filled in the ruts, and had a few surprises for us. And of course, it's the San Juans during July. Little popcorn showers pop up. After we got up the bypass, it started raining. But you know, if you see some pictures later, by the time we got up to the lake, the rain had stopped and the sun come out again in the afternoon. After we topped out on California Pass, we went down and took Placer Gulch, took that up and over and dropped back down to 2, heading back in for Silverton for the day. Got some good pictures on the way. The following day, we headed out to do the Alpine Loop. My personal choice is always going up the engineer side. If you get out there early enough, there's a lot less traffic on it and you can enjoy the top a little bit more without lots of people being around. After we got done with the engineers, we dropped into Lake City. We stopped for a quick break. Then we headed on out onto Sentimental Pass, where we stopped and ate a little bit of lunch. The flies were terrible, the views was great, and the company was outstanding. Our next trail day took us up over Oprah, where we helped a young man that had a clutch burnout on a motorcycle. We got him down off there and back to some towing. Then we run up as far as we could onto Imogene on the Telluride side, just because that's such a beautiful spot. We needed to get up it even though it was closed. After that, we jumped onto last dollar. And of course, we had to go see all the John Wayne stuff while we was in the neighborhood. This was my dad. He loved the places we was heading to so much that right before he lost his battle with cancer, he wanted to go back out and go back up on Yankee Boy one more time. I know he done Governor Basin and several of the other trails in the area. He passed away just a few short months after this. So this run here's kind of got a little bit of sentimental value to me, and I'll explain more in just a minute. What you're about to see is something that my dad never got, and that is a little celebration for winning my fight with cancer. So as a cancer survivor, coming back to a place that meant so much to my dad had a lot of special meaning to me, and I've spent many hours up here with my parents in years past. On this day, I got to share it with some good friends, and man, I didn't expect to get so emotional. I'm glad they was all there to share the special to me day.
Striking the gong on this day, you have sent forth the sound of hope and healing to yourself, your family, our community, and the world. Today marks a milestone of completion, and in confronting your challenges, you offer hope to others that they too can discover there is life after cancer.
Even though I've won my fight, I was still too tired to carry on with the group, so I went back to the hotel where they finished their day. Our group split up as everybody started heading home. 3 rigs, we all traveled back together, went by San Elmo to feed the chipmunks, and we got to see a moose. Until next time, Colorado, I'll see you later, my friend.